Hello, hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am so happy. I am so proud to be doing this again with you. So, you're so much welcome. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe, comment, like, and share my videos. Share my videos, okay? Please share my videos. All right, share my videos. Okay, in this life, I have learned that you should never underestimate anyone, rather, should you ever despise anyone. And it's story time. I'm going to give you a story about about this. So don't be in the habit of despising anyone or looking down upon anyone or you know treating people unkindly and all that. And I'll tell you why. So back in high school, back in high school, there used to be this lady, a classmate of mine, who was a friend but not so close. A friend to me, but was never so close to me. Now, this friend of mine, who was never close to me, was always the last when it came to performance. So she was always the last when results were out. She was she was just number last. Like when you look at bottom 10, she was the one who was leading the bottom 10. So this girl was a little bit different, and it's something that I've never seen in most. Okay, I've never seen such a character in students who tail when it comes to performance. So this lady used to be very quiet, and then she used to love. We used to have entertainment. We used to have entertainment whereby you show your talent. Like if you want to model, if you want to sing, anything, just any talent. So we used to have entertainment time that this was being practiced. So whenever there was anything to do with entertainment, she will always take up the role of party, making sure that she's made her own juice, selling to us during that time. At that time, she was selling at 5 shillings. So she'll make her own, the juice she was brought by the parents. So she will mix with water and then put in. Borrow cups. That time we were using melamine cups, so she because we weren't allowed to carry any other cup apart from the melamine. So during entertainment time, she will carry this cup and serve us, like all the students that were in need of taking the juice. And so during that time when she serves us, you'll pay 5 shillings. So each cup was 5 shillings, and she was very jovial at that time, selling to anyone who was in need, going into the depth of coming with biscuits. So she will also sell the biscuits. So during that time, we'll enjoy our entertainment, dance, sing, do all that, as we had snacks that were being brought by her, and she was selling to us at 5 shillings. But remember, she was tailing in class. She wasn't performing well. So, and it all that she loved all the teachers. Funny enough, she loved all the teachers. She'll give weird answers in class that were not even right. Okay, just weird answers that will tell you she doesn't know what she's talking about. So she really used to make us laugh. But now we will laugh in class because of the answers she was giving. But her herself was very serious at that time. And she was so nice to the extent that she never even used to be angry that you're laughing at the fact that she's giving wrong answers. But she was just this happy. I don't know. I've never seen such kind of a person. She was just so happy, but very active when it came to entertainment. She will organize, she'll do everything. And in my high school, for you to become a leader, the teachers were not paying attention on your performance in class. They're just looking at, do you have passion in this thing you want to lead? Are you doing it well? So you'll be given the responsibility. So for her, she was given the responsibility of heading the entertainment, and she was so proud of it, and she was doing it so well. So she was doing business, selling us biscuits and juice during the entertainment. She was planning all the items that were supposed to be performed during the entertainment, and her period, her era of, heading that department of entertainment was so fun because she was, I don't know, she was just going out of her way to make sure that you had a very fun Saturday night that you could remember all the way to Sunday up to part of Monday. So we will always have Monday blues when in class because she just had this thing in her that had to make sure that the entertainment was very fun. Okay, so in class she was always last. She loved all the teachers, but she was still last. Anytime the list is being read of those who were tailing, she could be part of it. And the funniest also part about it is that during that time, you see, in my high school, the names will be read. And then now when it's the top 10 and the bottom 10. So when the bottom 10 are being read, you also stand up. So for her, you see the way, for example, other students will coil and maybe not confident enough to stand up or take time to stand. Some will run away or some will not even be part of that closing ceremony when the results are out. So for her, she was always available. And at that time when her name is being mentioned, she stands up courageously, smiling, like nothing has happened, proud of what, it's like she's proud of whatever results she gave. So teachers never used to understand her. Like they expect her to be mad about her marks or sad or ashamed, feeling some type of, but she used to be very proud of her marks. In class, when we were given papers back, we will fold the marks so that the desk mates cannot see. We used to call them desk mates. So most students, including me, whether I've gotten a good mark or not, I'll just fold the mark point. I'll just fold my paper so that no one can see the marks I've gotten. For her, that was not a thing for her. That was not a problem. She would just have her paper exposed for you to see her marks. And she wasn't even ashamed of it. That's the part I never used to understand about her. As much as people were hiding their marks, she never used to hide. She was so proud and she kept just asking questions, wanting to know how to work out some calculations, how to understand some biological terms and all that. But unfortunately, she was not so blessed when it came to, the cognitive part whereby she was supposed to remember what she was being taught. Now, that was just a little background story about this friend of mine. Now, what really made me ask, what really made me go like, okay, in this life, you never know anyone's destiny. In this life, don't despise anyone. In this life, don't look down upon anyone. Don't underestimate anyone. Is the fact that I met this lady. So after high school, everyone separated their own way. She went to do whatever she did. I went to do whatever I have done. And you know how high school is. Most of the friends you had or the classmates you have, some of them you'll never meet them even after for lifetime. Let me say that some of them you won't meet them in your whole lifetime. Some of them you'll meet them, some you'll be seeing them every now and then, some once in a while, some you'll never ever meet. So for her, I never met her since high school. I went to campus, I did my thing. I never met her anywhere. So I even forgot about her. Shoo, let me tell you something. Life can really surprise you. So it came a time one of my relatives or one of my relative had an event, and he was really in need of the event company, an event company that will help run the event that he was going to undertake. So I rushed through online to look for any event, the event organizers that are available and legit one, asking around and all that. And then I got one company. So I won't name the company, but so I got this company. So when I got this company, the contacts were there, email and everything. I decided to make a call. So on making a call, the CEO of that event company is the same lady I used to school with in high school. The same lady that I've just given you a story of how she was the last one but really loved entertainment. So she was the CEO of this company. And when we were talking, at first I didn't know it was her until she introduced her name. And I was like, okay, this name sounds familiar, but maybe it's just you know, maybe it's just a name, but not the same person. All right. So we agreed on one, two, three things. We exchanged contacts. We did some down payment was made, and then now it was time. As time went by, and then the time for the event was nearing. I had to go and meet her personally and meet her her employees so that now we finish up on the on the last things that we had to finish on before the event time, because my uncle had given me that job, okay, to just help him get the organizing company, the event company, sorry, to get the event company to run the event that was gonna take place at my uncle's place, or rather wherever. So when I met this lady physically, I was so shocked. I was so shocked that my own classmate, who was always the bottom and was always happy and having fun, who really loved entertainment and ran it like no one's business and did business again in the same entertainment, was the one who was the CEO of this company. Okay. So I was like, okay, okay, how did she even get here? What really happened along the way? And funny enough, she got finally she got a grade that was not so good and was not so bad, but she went ahead and went to college. So she went to college, did her thing, and decided now to run a company, okay, an event company. So she did all she did, and then now she had her own company. She looked very well, well kept. The money is there. She's a boss. She had like, how many did I see? 20 employees. I saw 20 employees because each one of them was doing one thing or another. So she had 20 employees and the company was top notch. I really loved it. I loved their work. Wherever you are, if you get to this video, I really loved your work. I won't mention your name, but I really loved your work. The event was so nice. Your people were very professional and they did their job so well. So I really, really loved it. So that really gave me something to think about, and it really opened my eyes. As you see people, as you perceive people, don't think that that is the way they'll stay for life. Okay, so we all cannot be in an office. We all cannot have the same grades in school. We cannot perform the same way. All of us cannot be number one. All of us cannot be number two. There must be a number last and there must be a number one. But I think what really makes a difference is what you really want to do with your life and what you focus in. I strongly believe for her, thing was entertainment. And as you can see, at the end of the day, she ended up having a company. And this company was running events. So this was her destiny, and she came out and did well, and she's still doing well. So I really got encouraged by that, and I felt like I should share this story with you, that wherever you are, you know, if you are if your passion is not in books, you don't have to give up. Okay, you have talents, work on those talents. We cannot all fit in an office. So if your passion is business, you can also, nurture that talent of, having that business so that you can help yourself in future. So, I mean, at the end of the day, everyone has a star and this star must shine, and her star had to shine, and I was so proud of her. I'm so proud of you, by the way. I was so proud of her, still proud of her, and I took lots of lessons from it. Yeah, I took lots of lessons from it. And I think also one secret about just making it in life is just be happy. Be happy with whatever who you are. Be happy with whatever you can get. Just be happy. I'm sure for her, there is no way maybe she could have performed better than the way she performed, but she really loved all her teachers, and she really loved the school. She loved her job. So I think, to me, I believe there's a reward when you love what you do, and there's also a reward when you're just happy in and having gratitude in whatever you get. She wasn't getting good marks, but she looked like she was really happy about the efforts she has made. So that alone, I want to believe, took her to where she is right now. Yeah. So let's not look down upon people. Let's not despise them. Let's not actually underestimate them. Ha. The universe has a lot to surprise you. And at the end of the day, wherever state you are in, wherever position you are in, the strength that you have, be proud of it. How far you can go, proud of it. Okay, you don't have to do it in a bigger way to be recognized. The small small things you do are the ones that will one day make you, you know, tap onto the bigger ones. So I hope you've enjoyed my short story about my dear friend who is the who and who right now in society. And wherever you are, I want to believe that you've been encouraged by this story. So that is all that I had for you. Thank you so much for listening to me. And right now, I would like to wish you a very good morning, good afternoon, good evening, in whichever part of the world that you are in. And if it's night, like the way it is here at your place, have a very beautiful night and have it in the best way. All right. So for that, that's a bye. Bye, guys.